Welcome to the Bevy Spot, the podcast where we explore the best places to go, the most exciting things to do, and the amazing people behind it all. I'm your host, Al Roundtree, aka Mr. Social Bevy, and I can't wait to take you on this journey. From trending restaurants to hidden gems, exciting events to must-see attractions, the Bevy Spot is your ultimate guide to the social scene. Because each week, we sit down with business owners, influencers who got all the sauce, bringing you tips, secrets, and inspiration that you won't get anywhere else. So whether you're a seasoned socialite or newcomer to the scene, the Bevy Spot got something for everybody. So join us as we explore cities, meet fascinating people, and find the best ways to get you social simply. So sit back, relax, and subscribe, and get ready to take this ride. Let's go! Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Bevy Spot, man. We're back for another amazing episode. Tonight, we're here at the Emit Cigars, 2725 Town Center Boulevard in Sugarland, Texas, the land of sugar we just got through talking about. And we sitting with the owner of Emit. It's a black-owned cigar spot right here in Sugarland, one of the only one, I think, in this area. The only black-owned one in Sugarland.
Yeah, in this area.
Should I say?
Yeah, we got a couple of in Houston.
Yeah. So we sitting with the owner, Mr. Forrest Washington, man. Thank you so much for joining us, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Forrest, so, man, how you got into the business of, wanting to do the cigars, man?
Funny story, right? Truthfully, like we didn't pre-talk about this.
No, we had not. We had not prepped for this at all. So go with it.
So feel free to laugh at me.
Okay. All right.
So I personally have never smoked anything.
Really?
I had never smoked weed.
Really?
I had never smoked a cigarette. I had never smoked a Black and Mild. In all of my years, I had never smoked anything.
Okay.
So I had a business meeting with someone at a cigar lounge. He offered to buy me a cigar. I was trying to buy his business. And I told him, no, I don't smoke. That's not my thing. Let's talk business. And I got him to sell me his business for $100,000, $100,000 less than what I was trying to spend.
Over a cigar.
And so I told him, give me a cigar. So got me a cigar, smoked my very first cigar. And I was high as hell. So true story.
Yeah.
So I go up front and I tell the guy that's working, I tell him, say, hey, give me 10 more of these. He said, okay, have you ever smoked these? I said, no. They're similar. I said, give me 10 more of those. He said, what about these? Give me 10 of those. Long story short, right?
You went and bought them out all these cigars.
So I ended up buying like $1,500 worth of cigars.
Okay.
So dude asked me how big my humidor was. I didn't even know what the hell a humidor was. I didn't know. And so I said, I don't have a humidor. What is that? So he sold me a $600 humidor to carry the cigars.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm getting ready to leave, and he told me that, I appreciate everything you spent. Let me give you some Bolivar packages to keep your cigars fresh. I didn't know what that was. I got these little things, and it's fluid inside this.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
He said, yeah, these keep your cigars fresh. So I get home. I go in my game room. I set up my little setup for cigars. I take all the cigars out the wrapper.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
And then I put them alphabetical order.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And then I take these Bolivar packages with this fluid in there that's supposed to keep the cigars fresh.
Uh-huh.
And I rip them all open. And then I pour them on top of all the cigars.
Wait a minute. Come on.
Swear to God.
What a minute.
Swear to God.
So you just ruined $1,500 worth of cigars.
I didn't know what I was doing. And so,
Yeah. Clearly.
yeah, so the next morning I go in there, and all of my cigars are stained. They got these green patches on them.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know what that was. And so I called a friend of mine that did smoke cigars, and I told him the story. He laughed at me. He told me that I just mildewed
Absolutely.
all these
Absolutely.
cigars.
Absolutely.
And so I go to my trash can, and I dump all $1,500 worth of cigars out.
Wow.
And then I get in my car, and I drive all the way across town because I didn't know a cigar bar was a thing.
Right.
I went to the same cigar spot, and the same dude was at work. I told him that I need him to give me the same cigars that he gave me yesterday. And then I had to tell him the story. And he laughed at me.
I bet.
He gave me the cigars. And because of boxing, I travel so much because of boxing. No matter what city, state I went to, I would always find a cigar lounge.
Okay.
So I was literally smoking cigars for 6 months before I decided to open up a lounge.
Wow.
I was in Philadelphia. I went to a spot in Philadelphia. And then I left from Philadelphia to a spot in Detroit. I had to be in Detroit for another fight. And I went to a cigar lounge, La Casa, which is to this day, La Casa Cigar Lounge in Detroit, downtown Detroit is still my favorite cigar lounge.
Okay.
And so I was there, and I was one of my best friends. We were together, and I was smoking a cigar, and I told him, I said, hey, when I get back to Houston, I'm going to open up a cigar lounge.
That's what's up. Now, where are you from originally?
I'm from Austin, man.
Okay.
Austin, Texas.
A-town. So
Yeah.
listen, so you're from Austin.
Yeah.
You just talked about boxing.
Yes, sir.
So you have you got some great experience in boxing. You've been in boxing a long time. So you were doing boxing before you ever got into cigars. So tell us a little bit about that. What were you doing in boxing? How long have you been in the business?
Shit, a lot of years, man. So I started off as a trainer. I'm a conditioning coach. I still train right now. And so now,
I need some training. That's real.
And so, unless one of my fighters have like a major fight, I don't train. I have other coaches that'll do that for me.
Okay.
But I started off as a trainer, and so in Houston, it was so hard to find fights in Houston for fighters. Excuse me. It was so hard to find fights for fighters in Houston, and my son, who is he's not my birth son. He's one of the fighters I had trained, since he was a kid. I was the only father figure that he had, and so he bugged the hell out of me to get into managing fighters. And so I let him talk me into doing that. And then he talked me into promoting shows here because there was no shows here in Houston. And so, truthfully, it just fell in my lap, man.
Wow, man. That's a great story, though. That's a great story. So who are some of the boxers, notable boxers that folks may know that you've worked with?
Oh, shit, I worked with at one time, I was training like 85% of the fighters in the city, man. But as far as my fighters, so July 15th, I can say a date, right? Because I don't know if y'all going to.
Yeah.
July 15th, one of my superstars, man. He has a WBC silver belt, Quentin Randall. He's fighting on Showtime July 15th.
Okay.
I have another kid fighting on August 4th, also on Showtime. Everson Garcia, he's the main event on Showtime.
Okay.
And then I have a dog, man. I have a killer fighting at the end of August. Andreas fighting 154.
Okay.
And then I have Ephraim Bowie. He's my little guy. Ephraim fights at like 118 pounds. I want to say Ephraim is like maybe 6-0, 5 knockouts. Andreas is like 10-0, 9 knockouts. Harrison is 17-0.
Okay.
Like 14 knockouts.
Really? These boys putting in work.
Yeah, I have Ray Ali, Talib. He's fighting on July my August 12th card. I have some dogs, man.
Okay.
I have Eduardo Garcia. He's undefeated as well. I don't sign bums.
That's what's up.
So let me take that away. I hate using the word in boxing. Technically, it's no bums in boxing.
Right. Right.
In order to even get in the ring, you can't.
Right.
But anybody that I have, all my fighters are killers, man.
Man, that's dope, man.
So, yeah.
I do have I think that's interesting, though.
Yeah.
Right now, the boxing sport as a business, right, what do you think the state of it is? Because I feel like, from a spectator, I mean, I don't watch it as much as I used to because of the people that I used to watch, coming up, who were doing their thing. You name wise, do you feel like boxing is what is the state of boxing right now in your opinion?
Right now, boxing is higher than it's ever been, man. It's crazy because just like any other sport, people get caught up in the olden days. Like you talk football, they talk about the olden days. You talk basketball, they're gonna talk about the olden days. And our my top 5 fighters of all time. The only one that's in our time is in my top 5 is Floyd. And so I get it, but the
Right.
fact that fighters now they're able to provide and take care of their families.
Right.
And so it's at an all time high right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
like in those days, fighters weren't making what they're making right now, and so they were getting exploited.
Right.
So
So did Floyd pretty much set the precedent for that?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's one.
Yeah.
Canelo Alvarez is one.
Mm.
These are fighters that are earning.
That's what's
And
up.
so that you have fighters now, like a Gabriel Rosado. I know you probably don't know who Gabriel is.
I do not.
Gabriel record right now. Gabriel might be 20 and 12,
Mm-hmm.
but he's making a real check for a fight right now.
That's what's up.
I love that, man.
That's what's up.
I love that.
That's what's up, man.
I love seeing that these dudes like, it's crazy because I train fighters, right? And when you see what these fighters getting paid nowadays, you have people that complain about it, like why should he be making that for a fight? But you don't understand it. You got these kids, these dudes that have been training like this since they were 8, 9 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
Now
get
they
it.
30 years old.
I
You
get
know what
it.
I'm saying? They've been training for 20 years.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like
I get it.
and yeah, think about this, right? They always say this, right? In boxing, it's a thing we say in boxing, right? You can play football, you can play basketball, you can play tennis, you can play golf. There ain't no such thing as play boxing.
Yeah.
There's no play boxing. There ain't no timeouts. You can't say
True.
bring somebody else in, tag somebody else in, right?
True.
That's one. It's the only sport. It don't require no college degree, no high school degree, none of that. You can wake up tomorrow and be a professional boxer. It's the only professional sport that if you can pass the physical,
That's interesting.
you right now, if you
That's
can pass the
interesting.
physical tomorrow, can be a professional
That's
boxer.
interesting. Yeah, but I ain't passing that physical. I'm telling you straight up.
No,
I'm
well,
out no, but that's
And so it's the
that's
only
unique.
sport.
I never thought about that.
It's the only sport that you can be a professional. You can wake up tomorrow and be a professional, and you have somebody across the ring who's trying to feed their family off of you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
think about this, right?
Yeah.
Think about this. You got somebody across the ring that feels like in order to feed his wife and his kids, he has to beat you. And for the last 10, 15 years, he's been struggling to feed his family. You know what I'm saying?
So is that where a lot of the aggression you see
Yeah.
fighters muster up and the will, the gumption that they have to put themselves in that kind of mindset, right? Well, I
Yeah,
got to
absolutely.
destroy this man because I got to feed
Absolutely.
mine.
And it's nothing personal.
Yeah,
It's nothing personal. At the end of the day, they're trying to feed their family.
that's what's up, man.
And
That's
and,
what's up.
and then when you've been doing it for so long, that's all you know.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, we're going to talk some more about the boxing here in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Man, tell us real quick,
Yes, sir.
what events, what days you guys got happening here at Emit so people can know when they need to come or, every day. Every day.
Every day.
Obviously,
Yeah,
they're
every
going to have that good stick,
Every
right?
day, every
Do y'all
day.
have any special events or anything like that
Yes, we
happening
do. Yes, we
daily,
do.
weekly?
We do. So every Friday nights is ladies' night, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna be arrogant for a second. I don't
Please
that
do.
regular. Right. So here I have the best ventilation system in the city. Nobody's ventilation system is better than mine. So I'm watching your smoke disappear as you go on the
Absolutely,
record, right?
absolutely.
So,
I'm peeping game,
and so
peeping game.
and so I spent a lot of money on that, and so I attract a lot of women here. Women love smoking cigars. They don't like to go home smelling like smoke.
Right.
And so I invested money into that. And um, women come, so the men come. So every Friday night, I got DJ Remarkable DJing every Friday night. It's ladies' night.
Okay.
Every Saturday night, I bring a live band in. And so
Okay.
every Saturday you're gonna have, and it's not a regular band. I don't skimp on nothing, so I bring the best of the best. And so 9 times out of 10, I'm at a unit band here, and they have 4 or 5 different singers that they rotate, every week.
Okay.
And the music is great. So the crazy thing is, when I first decided to open up, and I decided to do the band, you have lounges that people will complain about. That's too much like a club,
Right.
not a traditional cigar lounge. And so I was told that you can't be a traditional cigar lounge and be like a turn-up spot. So I challenged that.
Proving them wrong.
Yeah,
Like
so,
it.
Yeah,
Like
you come through here Monday through Sunday. There's gonna be somebody sitting out here with a laptop doing work and running their business.
That's what's up.
And then you come here Friday, Saturday night.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole different event.
All right,
So,
cool, man. That is dope, man. I love the space because I frequent. I've
Yeah.
been here many times myself.
Yeah.
Tell the people where they can find Emit in social media,
So
website. Where can they look you up?
it's so on Instagram and Facebook, of course, you can just search Emit Cigars. And then 2725 Town Center
There it is.
Boulevard North, Suite R, Sugar
Can't
Land,
miss
Texas, 7747. No, they miss it, man. You know how many phone calls I get? With people?
Really?
Yes. I'm around the corner over here by so and so, and I can't find a spot.
They can't miss it,
I'm
bruh.
across the street from man. Like
They'll get it right on GPS, man. So 2725.
yeah, 2
Town
years, man.
Center. Town Center.
This is
That's what's up.
It's my second year, man.
Congrats, brother.
Yeah, man.
Congrats
So,
to you.
so I'm working on my
Toast to that. We can
yeah,
toast to that, bro.
absolutely.
Absolutely, man.
Absolutely. So,
Absolutely,
yeah,
man.
I'm
So y'all come check him out, man. Forrest, come check out Emit Cigars. We got a lot more to talk about. We'll be right back with more of the Bevy Spot right here.
Everyone loves to have a good time. Whether with family or friends, enjoyable moments create lifelong memories. How do you find out about the things you like? Social Bevy. It's the premier mobile solution connecting you to events and activities you love. One stop to get social, find your favorite events, purchase tickets, book your ride, make travel plans, and more. Got events? Social Bevy matches your events to an audience full of socialites looking for you. Simply create your own channel, connect to your target audience, launch promos, and start selling out your events with the help of a mobile app that does the work for you. Ready to get social? Social Bevy. Get social simply.
Hey, everybody, we're back at the Emit Cigar Lounge, and we back with one of my favorite people. My favorite people in all of Houston, man. I've been knowing this beautiful, amazing woman for a very long time, Ms. Lisa Giloni. What's going on, Ms. Lisa?
What's going on? And I didn't pay you to say.
You did. You did. You know what? But I got to say this about you, Lisa. You are the hustler of all hustlers. So, I mean, since the day I've known you, you've always been, about your business. You've always been about grinding. You've always been about work. You've always been about succeeding. And I admire that about you. And, so we got to tell the people, like, what you do. So I know you own 27 businesses, I think, something like that, right? But no, you got a lot that you do. I think you do some amazing things. You have your own psychiatric company. Mm-hmm. You also have a hair restoration company, and you're also involved in some other projects. So first, just tell us about your psychiatric company. What's the name of your psychiatric company?
Yeah, Turning Point Psychiatry.
Okay, and how long you been doing that?
3 years. Going on 3 years.
Okay, now what got you started? Because that's not you. Because you know what? At least that's not the first thing that somebody thinks about when they say, "I want to start a business" or "I want to get into this." Right? So, what made you take that direction?
Yeah. So, a turn of events, unfortunate events. I had a very close family member who had came down with a severe mental health illness and did not realize access was so complicated. And when I say complicated, not being able, in a middle class individual, not being able to access care for 3 months and then coming in to see a psychiatrist for 10 minutes and then walking out the door. So it's really disheartening because I've been in mental health for 24 years, 12 in practice, and then also in higher education, academia, working in mental health at the University of Penn. So when I saw that, I saw a huge need. And so being an entrepreneur and then taking that passion, I immediately looked at opening. Um, First, I was just telehealth because it was during that COVID time. So I started just online, and it just when I opened the doors, it just poured in.
Oh man, that is dope. That's a dope. I mean, a lot of times that's how businesses are started. People, in their own life have an experience of some sort that inspires them to start something. And for you, it was the family member that that had the situation, which made you create Turning Point, which has been hugely successful. So you started here in Houston, and now you've grown. You got offices, multiple offices. Where are they?
Yeah, yeah. So started here in Sugarland, and then we have a some virtual branches, and then a location in California. So, which my brother runs out in California, and then we have also Ohio, and we're also located in Pennsylvania because when I was in Pennsylvania, when I was formulating this, I had a good network out there.
Okay. So this now you have Turning Point, but it's also spawned into other businesses. So now New Me is a
Yeah.
part of that. Like how did that get? Like how did that start? Because it's a
Crazy.
hair restoration.
So crazy.
So you knew some bald headed people. Like what was going on? Like you were like, yo, I need to fix that, bro. You got a spot. I think we could do something. Like what? How did that happen?
No, so it's kind of weird. As I was a professor and a dean for so many years, I
Okay.
came across, I've taught so many students, and one of my prior students from, I don't know, 15 years ago, she had worked for Bosley for 18 years, and she needed a partner. She wanted to sprout out, and so I partnered up with her. And so now we do hair restorations.
Okay.
I went through a lot of training, um, and then I followed her for about a year, and then we opened together. And
Okay.
so our main branch is in Dallas, actually Richardson,
Okay.
north of Dallas, and then half of Turning Point office is shared with New Me Hair.
Okay.
So we do FUEs, which is follicle unit extractions. We also do PRPs, which are platelets that we extract. We draw the blood, spin down the platelets, which platelets have growth factor in them. We take some biotin and inject it in the head, and it just puts hair on, steroids and starts
Wow.
growing. So.
Wow. You for a second you went into your doctor mode. Like I was lost for about 5 minutes. I'm just tell you straight up. Like I was like, wait, hold on. I don't know what she talking about. I was lost. But here's what I do know. The hair and psychiatric aspect of your businesses, all of this impacts people socially. Like, and so talk a little bit about the impact and the effect that, these businesses, what you do have on people's social lives.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm going to talk a little bit about confidence, especially after, we all went through COVID and a lot of people had a lot of anxiety, which then transpires into low self-esteem and not as much confidence and things like that. And so there was already an issue. And then you go into, COVID, and then we come out with social isolation and social anxiety, and being able to go into places like restaurants and also like supermarkets, and heart starts racing, those kind of things. So mental health affects all of us in
Right.
some aspect. I
Yes.
think sometimes I don't like the word mental health. I like brain-based illnesses or brain-based issues or dilemmas because it really is a physical issue,
Right.
a chemical
Right.
imbalance.
Right. Yeah, I think now you're seeing mental health talked about more with a positive element to it, because I think before it seemed like it was very negative, right? So
Yes.
now you've got people that are addressing their mental health now, and it's becoming more positive, and you're encouraged to address those matters, and dealing with your hair and or just from a psychiatric standpoint, obviously, all of
Yeah.
that impacts all of that.
And it's crazy because I didn't realize how much hair restoration and mental health go together.
Really?
Because honestly, we're sitting there for 8 to 10 hours with a patient. So you learn they're conscious. It's local anesthesia. So they're conscious when we're doing it. We're talking and we're doing, really therapy during
Right,
their whole
right,
session. And then
right.
that leads into, and by the way, we do screen everyone, which is really unique with New Me Hair.
Okay.
We look at, is there any issues, anxiety, depression, body dysphoria, all
Okay.
those kind of things before we set someone up for, surgery. But yeah, they go hand in hand.
Okay. So tell us, where can they find Turning Point in Houston and New Me? Where can they find you?
Yeah, so we are in Sugarland, located at 800 Bonaventure Way, Suite 126.
Okay.
Yeah, and then in Richardson, we're off of Central Freeway.
Okay. So that's both offices are in there.
Yes.
Now, are you do you do anything on? Is there a website? Is there anything like that that people can go to and to look you guys up?
Absolutely. So you can go to turningpointpsychiatry.com and you can go to the New Me Hair Restoration.
Turning Point Psychiatry. Folks gonna have to Google that, how to spell that, because I know sometimes we all mess that up. So listen, y'all gotta take y'all time to get that one right. But it's turningpointpsychiatry.com, and then it's the New Me.
The New Me Hair Restoration.
Okay. Now, is there a phone number?
There is. So if you call 832-429-7307, we can help you out on both businesses.
Okay, sweet deal. So it's New Me and Turning Point. You get your head done a couple of different ways, like from the brain to your hair.
The inside and out.
Absolutely.
Inside
They got you all up top. We got you. All right, yeah, absolutely, man. So listen, y'all can learn so much about this and what they do at Turning Point. I think it's so amazing. I've heard so many stories that you shared with me, experiences that you shared with me. I mean, I think it's been impeccable what you do, and like you said, the impact that this has on people's social life, that level of confidence. I think it's like it's like going to the barber or coming out with your hairdo, right? You feeling good, you feeling fresh, like, so that's just another step of it, right? Now if I could go and get, maybe I don't know if you can help me. We might be in there by 2-3 days, what I'm talking about? Like, listen, because I got nothing up here going right now. But, for those who, need those services, want those services, man, for them to be able to feel confident and be able to go out and, go out and interact socially. That's what we try to push here. We want to bring people together. We want to get people out in these ways of getting these services that are available, because people may not even know that they have the opportunity to do something like this that a New Me provides.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I just want to make the comment that a lot of times we don't even know that there are like non-pharmacological treatments out there. And we have a product called TMS, which is transcranial magnetic stimulation.
Okay, big
and
words.
Some
big
of
words.
these, this is really amazing. Some of these professional sports leagues are getting this machine because what it does without medication, and after 25 treatments, you start to naturally increase the neurotransmitters, those endorphins, which help you perform better.
Yes.
Which brings in
yes.
confidence.
Yes. It comes full circle. That's dope.
Yes.
That's dope. So y'all make sure y'all go check out Miss Lisa Giloni and Turning Point, as well as New Me. right here in Sugarland, man. It's so amazing. We're going to bring you back. We got more to talk about. We got some cool things, other projects that you're involved in. So we're looking forward to that. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be back with more of the Bevy Spot.
You know we're down with what you like. Just do what you like. We'll let it all hang out tonight. And do what you like.
All right. We back with more of the Bevy Spot, man. And we sitting over here at Emit Cigars in Sugarland, Texas, the land of sweet sugar. And we got some sugar sweet sitting with us, right? Miss Lisa. And we got back my man Forrest, the owner of Emit. And we want to talk a little bit about these projects that y'all got going on right now. So y'all got an amazing boxing event that's coming up. I know that Turning Point New Me is sponsoring the event. So tell us a little bit about the boxing event. What's coming up?
August 12th, baby.
August 12th is going
August
down.
12th, yeah, it's going down.
Where is it going down at?
It's at the Red Owl. So this is it's a new event center. This is actually my 26th show in Houston.
Okay.
In Houston, I've done more shows, but my 26th show in Houston. I told you earlier. I said let me brag a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. It's not another boxing promoter that's done more shows in Houston.
That's dope.
than
That's
I
dope.
have. Yeah.
That's
so
dope.
this is my 26th show.
Okay.
In Houston. The Red Owl, it's a company. They're actually based out of Canada.
Okay.
And they specialize in like amateur shows. And so they built an event center here specifically for boxing.
Wow. Wow.
So this would be their first boxing event.
And it's called the Red Owl?
Yes, the Red Owl. It's in the Willowbrook area, right? Willowbrook?
Yep.
Yeah,
The Red Owl?
yeah, the Red Owl.
The Red Owl. Okay. All right.
Great bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
August 12th. So who's featured? What's up? Who's on the card? Like who can we go? Who we coming to see?
So the main event is Miguel Flores. He's fought for at least 2-3 world championships fights. Local fighter here out of Houston.
Okay.
And then I have Ray Talley. These are my fighters that's fighting on the card. Eduardo Garcia, Ephraim Bowie. And then I'm bringing a oldie but goodie out of retirement, Highland Williams.
Okay.
Yeah, so right now I think we have 14 fights.
Wow. Okay.
So I have a couple of female fighters fighting on the card.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
That's gonna be exciting.
yeah.
Now, speaking of females, like Lise, so what made you get behind something like this? Like, what? Like, you a boxing fan? Like, what is it?
Yeah, it's my favorite sport, and I actually started liking boxing when I was 18, and my college job was at an indoor soccer field out in Westerville, Ohio, and next to it was a boxing gym, and Buster Douglas was there, and that's when
Okay.
he fought Mike Tyson. So that's when I got into it. And then
Okay.
when I'm a frequent member of Emit.
Not frequent.
Not frequent.
Nah,
she's
she's a
beyond.
member.
She's beyond frequent. You're beyond frequent. Okay. All right.
So, Forrest and I share the love of cigars,
Okay.
and we just kind of got talking, and made the
No,
little.
what it is so I give my members free tickets to my shows.
Okay.
And so I do, right?
Okay.
But because Lisa being who Lisa is, and Amir being who Amir is,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. I gave free tickets out, but they bought VIP tickets. What she did,
Mm-hmm.
and so she bought ringside seats to one of my shows, so she got a chance to see it
Yeah.
firsthand,
Yeah.
ringside.
Okay.
Hooked.
Hook.
And she's been sold ever since.
Really?
So,
I was
yeah.
like,
Okay.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
because I had really never been
Yeah.
Yeah.
to an event, and
Yeah.
it's just, man, I was hooked.
That's a dope experience, I'm sure. Like, cause I've never been to one, so I'm excited about being able to come
Yeah, you gotta come.
and seeing this and being a part of this experience, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we gotta get more people there. So like, where
Yeah.
can they go buy tickets to the show, to the
so
fight?
They can go to they go to the website nextfigup.com. NEXTFIGHT
That's what I'm talking about. Spell it, brother.
UP.com.
Next fight up.
Next Fight Up.
Well, if
my-
y'all can't spell fight, listen, we need to have
yeah,
another
yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, it's my brand.
Okay.
No,
All right.
let me apologize. That's not my brand. It's our brand. And so, like, I actually, when I talked to Lisa and Amir, I didn't offer them an investment deal, and so I offered them a joint business deal.
Okay.
And so, I don't need investors.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and
That's
so-
dope, though.
and so, yeah,
That's
so-
dope, though, man. That's dope. You reach out. You know, one, you talk about your membership, so you offer, tickets to your membership. So that's another incentive to being a member here at Emit.
Yes.
Right.
I
So,
give those away.
Man, that is
Yeah,
that's phenomenal.
I give those away.
Because you definitely can't get that anywhere else.
Yeah.
Bar none, hands down, right? Yeah, absolutely. So, Lisa, like, so as your experience here at Emit, what has that been like? Because I mean, now you ingrained. You know what I mean? I'm sure you got 25 lockers over there that you probably own yourself. Like what? Like
Just
what?
one.
But it's a good locker.
It's a good locker.
It's a good locker.
It's a good locker.
And it's
Yeah,
eye
it's a good
level.
locker.
That's what's up.
She got a good locker.
That's what's up. She got prime real estate on the locker joints out here. Okay. So August 12th, we're gonna tell everybody to go to the Next Fight Up.
Yeah,
Right.
nextfigup.com.
That's where they go buy the tickets.
Absolutely.
Go check it out. It's at the Red Owl. You said it's in, where is it?
It's the Willowbrook area.
The Willowbrook area.
And if those that's ever been to my shows, they know that it's very limited. And so you want to get tickets,
Gotta
as
get
quick
'em
as
now.
you can.
Yeah.
I sell out every show.
Okay.
I'm talking about since my first show.
Wow.
I've sold out since my
Wow.
first show.
Wow.
So,
Those are good problems to have, bro.
yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have. So listen, everybody out there in podcast land watching the Bevy Spot, you need to know to go get your tickets early.
Yes.
Don't hesitate.
Yes.
'Cause a lot of folks can wait till the last minute. You get to the door you want to, you won't get in.
Yes.
Right? Absolutely.
And so let me say this, right? In Houston, Texas, right? I'm the only boxing promoter here, right? And the state of Texas, I'm the only African American boxing promoter in the state. Of
Wow.
Texas, right?
Wow.
I'm also on the board. I'm a board member
Yeah.
in combative sports.
Okay.
Like I'm the only African American combative sports.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
That's impressive.
and so they come see us. Like, so if you, it's not something that you want to wait for. So if you want to get a ticket now.
Yeah.
Don't wait to try to pay for a ticket at the door.
That's cool.
Especially like you want some ringside seats. And at the same time, we make sure the prices are, it's like, I'm not going to hit you over the head.
Right.
General
right.
admission tickets are $50.
Okay.
For a professional boxing event, general admission tickets are $50.
Sweet deal.
Yeah.
Sweet deal.
So-
Sweet deal. Well, listen, I can't wait. I'm excited already.
Yeah.
Lisa been talking about this thing.
Yeah.
I'm excited learning about your story.
Yeah.
I'm excited. So I'm looking forward to seeing this show. These boxing professionals that you guys have over at the Red Owl, man. So y'all heard it right here.
Yeah, it's not amateur. This is
It's-
professional boxing.
All professional. That's good.
So-
It's not amateur hour at all.
No.
Absolutely. So y'all go check them out on the Next Fight Up. Go get your tickets right now. Don't wait. Don't hesitate, ladies and gentlemen. Go make it happen. It's going to be a great show. My man Forrest and Lisa and Amir are putting on. So definitely something that we're going to all make sure that we're a part of. And we're going to try to bring y'all some footage of that whole thing. So you can definitely make sure you check out the next one. And y'all keep staying tuned. Man, thank y'all for joining us. Thank you guys for being on the show today. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor for us at Social Bevy to be a part of what you guys are doing here at Emit, as well as Turning Point New Me. and everything that you have going on in addition to here at Emit Cigar. So thank y'all so much, man. It's been our time. Go ahead.
And also, typically, I do, like I said, this is my personal. This is my 26th show, right? So the plan is, in the next 12 months, we're gonna do 12 shows in 12 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So
we're
you guys got some work to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Staying busy.
That's what I do.
That's what's up.
And you know what I love about Lisa and Amir? They're not scared, bro.
Nah, they looking forward to it.
They're not scared.
They looking forward to it.
And so I'm not scared. They're going to run with me. So,
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Well, definitely. So then we want to get these fights. We're going to have them on Social Bevy. We're going to talk about these. We're more than happy to come out and support and show love and put them on our podcast and keep this thing going, man. So we're definitely looking forward to it.
Right on.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Hey, stay tuned, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Bevy Spot podcast right here at Emit Cigars. Y'all come check them out, 2725 Town Center Boulevard right here in Sugar Land, Texas. Thank you so much. It's been the Bevy Spot. It's your man, Al, a.k.a. Mr. Social Bevy, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.